Hi, everybody. All right, so here we are. It is day 2. It is March 18th, and therefore you should be in your second folder on the Schoology homepage, March 18th. Hopefully you remembered to check in with your attendance. Remember, you have to fill that attendance form out every day for every class by noon so that I can record your attendance when I send it in at 2 p.m. Okay, so today, if you take a look at this, I'm going to do a little screencast about definitions, a reminder for you. This is a review assignment. You did the same thing for your cross-examination debate, so this is nothing new. We're going to talk about definitions with your Lincoln Douglas debates, and you're going to fill out this assignment right there for your Lincoln Douglas debates. So let's take a look yesterday at this resolution that we used as an example for your value. Okay, so if you look at this resolution right here, United States federal government should substantially increase social services for persons living in poverty in the United States. Remember, for your definitions, you are choosing specific words that you need to define that help support your side, but they need to be words that occur within the resolution statement. So some of the problems that I saw with your cross-examination definitions is the example that I gave you was the word pimp. Some of you chose to define words that weren't in the resolution statement. The only words that you define in your constructive come directly from the resolution statement. So social services, it would be a good idea for you to define social services with this. Substantially increase, that might be another phrase that you might want to define for this debate. And maybe poverty or persons living in poverty, to define what exactly do you mean by poverty? How much, what's the annual income per year that equates poverty for the purpose of this debate? So remember, only words from your resolution statement. So then what you're going to be doing today in class, and again, it should be a very short assignment for you. You want to go and click on our Lincoln Douglas definitions assignment. It will again take you to the assignment homepage. And this is what the assignment looks like. So you want to have your resolution statement in here again, and remember it is I affirm or I negate, depending on what side you are, and the resolution statement should be word for word exactly what appeared on the topic handout that I gave you that you and your partner or your opponent chose. So the only difference between your two resolution statements, once again, are the words I affirm or I negate. Everything else should be exactly the same. And so up here, go ahead and write that resolution statement. And then down here, list the words. So we said for that sample statement that we were going to define substantially increase. So what does that mean for the purpose of the debate? And you can be very specific. An increase of, let's do raising the allowances for social services by 5% or more annually. Maybe we have persons living in poverty will be people in the United States making less than, and then you can look up online what is considered poverty level in the United States and insert that in there to show that. So that's how you want to do this. You might need to do some research. If you do some research, let me just show you an example. Poverty rates in the U.S. Okay. That gives us 14% income in poverty. What is, let's say, what income what annual income is considered poverty level? So persons in a household, if there's one, it's 12,760. So less than $12,000 a year. You'll see that that doesn't double for two-person household, so it's a little bit different. So you can't say 12,760 per person, if that makes sense. But you can kind of say that if you want to. So we go back to our definitions. Less than $13,000 annually. And because I used this website, I'm going to go there. That's where I got my information from, right? Poverty level in the United States. I want to keep track of that, where I got my information from. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to copy my URL and go back to my definitions worksheet. And here I'm going to insert a comment. Let me move my face. And in the comment, I'm going to put the link to the source so that I know where I got the information from, and I can come back to it and I can use it when I'm writing my constructive. Okay, so I want you to do that. I would say you want to try to do maybe 3 words or phrases that you'll be defining from the resolution. Substantially increase persons living in poverty, and then I would do 1 more from that resolution statement. Okay, I hope that that helps you out and that we can talk a little bit more tomorrow. Remember, this needs to be submitted by midnight tonight to keep up with your class. All right, have a good day.